Stealth Titan. The secret history of a $7 trillion empire. There is a hidden giant that lurks in the shadows of the most powerful financial organizations in the world. This titan is an empire that is so enormous and dominant that it impacts practically every sector of the global economy. However, many people are still ignorant of its full extent, despite the fact that it is valued at $7 trillion and has a widespread influence. This is the tale of the Stealth Titan, a clandestine financial empire that has subtly influenced markets, governments, and the lives of billions of people without anybody noticing. The empire that was born in confidentiality. Similar to previous financial behemoths, the empire did not come into being overnight, nor did it desire to be in the spotlight. On the contrary, it flourished in the background, gradually accumulating power and influence over the course of several decades. Because they were aware of the unpredictable nature of public scrutiny, the company's founders made the decision to conduct their business in the shadows. They built their money by establishing a complex network of holdings, investments, and assets that were spread across a variety of industries. Investing in traditional industries such as real estate, oil, and commodities was the foundation upon which this empire was built. However, as the global economy grew, so did the reach of this secret colossus, which extended into high-tech industries, financial services, and even began to have influence over public policy. The founders of the empire were notorious for their use of stealth, which ensured that even while the public was not familiar with the name of the empire, its influence was apparent. A web of influence is the subject of the book, The Anatomy of the Empire. In order to comprehend the operation of the Stealth Titan, it is necessary to examine its intricate structure in further detail. Instead of establishing itself as a single, centralized body, the empire made use of a large network of subsidiaries, sham businesses, and offshore accounts in order to disseminate its influence. Through the use of this web, it was able to conceal its real extent while simultaneously exercising power over significant parts of the global economy. 1. The real estate industry, leaving a global footprint. In terms of real estate, the empire's assets are quite extensive, ranging from towering buildings in Manhattan to enormous commercial complexes in Dubai. It has been able to buy some of the most valuable properties on the planet by channeling its operations through a number of shell companies. However, its influence extends beyond the realm of tangible assets and encompasses the property markets itself, subtly shaping patterns in real estate around the world. The second point is that energy is the lifeblood of nations. Few businesses are as important to the stability of the world as the energy industry, and the builders of the empire were aware of this fact from the beginning. They not only earned tremendous profits through investments in oil, natural gas, and renewable energy, but they also obtained control over entire nations as a result of these investments. Given that oil is a significant part of their portfolio, the empire has the potential to exert influence over a wide range of issues, including international negotiations and municipal elections. The third point is that technology is the new frontier. As the globe moved closer and closer to the digital age, the Stealth Titan enthusiastically embraced technology. It was during the tech boom of the 1990s and 2000s that it made investments in Silicon Valley companies, which established the framework for some of the most prominent technology multinational corporations of today. Beyond the realm of technology companies, the empire has made considerable breakthroughs into artificial intelligence, data mining, and cybersecurity, which has provided it with an unprecedented level of control over the flow of information. Offshore fortresses are the source of the wealth that is hidden. A straightforward approach to the empire's finance strategy was to remain unnoticed. Because of this, the conventional banking and investment methods would not be enough. Instead, the Stealth Titan resorted to offshore havens, where it hid trillions of dollars in locations that had little to no monitoring from regulatory authorities. These offshore strongholds, which ranged from the Cayman Islands to Panama, served to conceal the company's wealth from the prying eyes of various governments and regulatory agencies. Not only did this method enable the empire to avoid paying taxes and being subject to judicial scrutiny, but it also provided it with the flexibility to move cash at a breakneck speed, allowing it to seize fresh possibilities before its rivals were even aware that they existed. Shadow leaders are the masters of disguise, as the title suggests. The leadership of the stealth titan is one of the primary reasons why it has managed to avoid being seen by the general people. Instead of having a single, easily identifiable figurehead, the empire is ruled by a group of mysterious executives. These executives are powerful individuals who function behind closed doors and are rarely seen in public. As a result of their mastery of disguise, these leaders are able to fit in with the elite levels of society while simultaneously concealing their significant authority. These executives, in contrast to the flamboyant CEOs of Wall Street, prefer to exercise their influence in a more covert manner, avoiding the spotlight. They have entered boardrooms, government offices, and international organizations, and they are tugging strings that many people are not even aware exist. Power that extends beyond the markets is referred to as influencing governments. The power of the stealth titan goes far beyond the markets, despite the fact that it is first and foremost a financial empire. The empire has been successful in penetrating the highest echelons of government by means of a number of different think tanks, lobbying groups, and political donations. By providing financial support to political campaigns, exerting influence over policy decisions, and even altering the results of elections, the stealth titan has subtly reshaped the political landscape of a number of different nations. There have been cases in which its influence has been so substantial that governments have reorganized entire sectors of their economies in order to line with the interests of the empire. Many political decisions that, at first look, appear to have no connection to one another can be traced back to the strategic maneuvers of the empire. These decisions include tax breaks and deregulation. In the book, The Fall of Competitors, Orchestrating Downfalls, author. To ensure the continued success of an empire of this extent, it is necessary to eradicate competition. Despite the fact that it does not engage in overt behavior very often, the stealth titan has a track record of being responsible for the failure of its rivals. With the help of market manipulation, the dissemination of false information, and even the utilization of political ties, the empire has been able to bring down other financial institutions, so assuring that its power will continue to be uncontested. The stealth titan is responsible for some of the most spectacular failures in recent history, including failed hedge funds and multinational organizations. These failures bear the silent fingerprints of the stealth titan. To the general public, these occurrences appear to be isolated episodes. Yet, those who are on the inside are aware of the truth. The empire is under pressure, is a challenge that lies ahead. In spite of its long reign, the stealth titan is not immune to a variety of threats. Over the past several years, the proliferation of new technologies such as blockchain and decentralized finance DeFi has posed a threat to the empire's ability to maintain control over conventional financial arrangements. Not only have governments begun to crack down on offshore havens, but they have also begun to tighten laws in an effort to uncover hidden money. As the level of public scrutiny rises and the transparency of financial systems increases, the stealth titan is confronted with a task that has never been seen before. On the other hand, given its long history of flexibility and the profound effect it has, it is quite improbable that it will be simply dethroned. The future of the stealth titan, Adapt or Fall, is the title of this article. As the world evolves towards a new era of digital banking and transparency, the stealth titan needs to develop in order to keep up with the times. Whether it is through greater infiltration of political institutions or through new investments in emerging technology, it is highly likely that this empire will find methods to keep its grasp on powerful positions around the world. It is possible that the stealth titan will soon be thrust into the spotlight, which it has avoided for a considerable amount of time. However, the days of being entirely concealed may soon be over. The conclusion is that there is a legacy of power hidden in the shadows. Over the course of several decades, the $7 trillion empire has subtly molded the world through its use of covert operations, shadowy leadership, and unparalleled financial acumen. It has a significant impact on a wide range of fields, including politics, technology, and energy, as well as real estate and energy. Nevertheless, in order to preserve its position of preeminence, this hidden giant will need to adjust to the changing environment. The tale of the stealth titan is not even close to being finished. Not only will its destiny be determined by how it handles the problems that lie ahead, but it will also decide the future of the economy on a worldwide scale. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below.